Hello and welcome back to the Ultimate Decades Challenge. Today is kind of a sad episode because our family is at the funeral for Margery, who passed away last episode. Just gonna get inside here because I'm not sure how long all these villagers are going to cooperate and stick around. So they're hosting a gathering for Margery. Walter is here greeting everyone. It's a fairly small gathering, not too grand or anything. They are just having a little ceremony to celebrate Margery's life. Basically all their friends from town are here. The kids are worn out, so they are resting. The Reverend is here. He would be leading the ceremony. I'm going to unlock him real quick. But he would be leading the service, and he is the Reverend who Aldreda actually knows a little bit because she ran into him when she snuck into the church library several months ago now, it would have been. So they're just gonna chat and kind of talk about Margery, and then I think they would come out here and lay her to rest. So let's just mourn her here as well. So the timeline of events, I just want to recap that again because I know last episode was chaotic. We were trying to get a lot done at once. So Walter and Margery had their new baby, Cecily, who is currently at home being taken care of by a family friend. But Margery gave birth to Cecily, and then probably a few months later, she came down with some kind of disease. I don't know if her body was weakened by the pregnancy or exactly what happened there. But she didn't die in childbirth. She died a few months later. And Walter is taking it super hard. He considers Margery the love of his life. And he is really lost right now because he has 3 kids at home to take care of. And he's a good dad, but he knows he cannot do it all on his own for very long. So in the immediate future, he's going to be leaning a lot on his friends. There are the Sistaris, who I think might be here. Well, there's Ada and Archer Surf, who have triplets of their own. So I'm not sure how much they'll be able to help out. Then the Sistaris, like Caitlin and her husband John, their kids are a bit older, so they would probably be able to come over, bring the family food, or like take care of the kids for a little bit. So that's what I kind of expect in the near term. I kind of want Aldreda to talk to the Reverend. She might like ask him for advice. I know she doesn't know him that well, but he is their priest, so I don't know. I think he would probably approach her and give some words of comfort. Richard is taking a nap again. I don't know, just ask for more advice. Complain about problems. Let's see. Maybe she'd be a little, like, resentful, maybe, like, jeered him. And maybe her feelings would be like, why did God let this happen? Something like that. And then maybe she'll apologize right away. Like, I'm sorry, Father, I didn't mean that. This is kind of a rough time right now. She is very mature for her age. I think he would tell her, like, why don't you come by the library sometime? As kind of a distraction. Or if you ever want to talk. So they kind of caught up a little bit. Looks like everyone kind of went home. I think the ceremony's over. So Walter is going to take his kids home. Oh, so Henry's grave is here as well. Henry Hawthorne. And Margery is going to be buried right there. So this grave site, I think, is going to be where I put the family's graves going forward. Let's head on home and regroup tomorrow. I forgot to age up Cecily, so let's do that now. So she is aging up into an infant. Okay, and Cecily is a sunny infant. These Sims are bursting with smiles and giggles and enjoy engaging with other Sims, but they do require more social attention. Oh, she is so cute. Wow, I love that hair. Oh, she is adorable. Alright, everyone's gonna go to bed right away. Let's see, Cecily, you're doing okay right now. I think you're just gonna hang out because Walter is so tired. Richard, let's send you to bed as well. And let's roll for Cecily right away. So we'll need to roll to see if she survives this infant stage. And the death rolls are going to be 12, 16, and 18. So let's roll for her. And a 3. Okay, so Cecily is going to survive. I am very happy about that. Okay, everyone's kind of sad. I'm gonna play through the night and we'll catch up tomorrow. Okay, it is early morning and Walter needs to take care of Cecily a little bit. She is starving and desperate for attention. She is so cute. I put her in the more medieval clothing, but I kept her hair just because I love it so much. I also updated Agneda's hair a little bit. I think she's probably grown out her hair a little bit more as she gets older. So let's get these kids into a good spot. Alright, Cecily, you need to go to bed. Put Cecily to sleep. Agneda's going to bed. Richard, I think you can go to bed for a little bit as well. Are we not able to put her in the crib? Okay, let me fix this. Okay, it looks like this arrangement works. Agneta, you need a bath. Take a bath. Richard is doing okay. He's feeling decent today. Alright, Richard's gonna go to sleep. Let's kiss Cecily goodnight. And then Walter needs to make some breakfast for everyone. Looks like we can do a cheese tart. Agneta taking a mud bath? Why is it so dirty? Just says a normal bath, but it looks really dirty. Agneta's setting the table. That is so sweet. Walter's going to eat because he is so hungry. Agneta's cleaning up some dishes. And then she can eat as well. Richard can eat when he wakes up. Alright, so we are in kind of a desperate state, you guys. We have one male heir, Richard, who's only a toddler. So who knows what will happen by the time he reaches adulthood. There's not a great chance that he will make it based on all the death rolls and then the famines coming up. And then we have two daughters who would inherit if there's no male heirs. But then we wouldn't get to keep their family name once they marry. Really, their husband would inherit. So that's not ideal. And Walter has 3 kids that he needs to take care of. Agneta's kind of old enough to take care of herself, so that's good. But the other 2 are not. They would need very hands-on care, and Agneta can help out a little bit with them. But there's a few things she can't really do. So Walter is probably going to need to find a wife pretty quickly, even though he's still mourning. He's taking a mud bath too. Interesting. So even though it's been like such a short time, he's probably gonna get a few months in real time to mourn, but in game time probably only a couple of days before he needs to find a new wife to help out with the farm and everything. It's just kind of unfortunate for him, but at this point it would be considered the responsible thing to do to marry someone else. And given the high like death rate of this time, there might be other women around who also are in a similar situation. Maybe they're widowers or haven't married yet. So he will, after an appropriate amount of mourning time, probably start asking around the village of like, is there any women you know who are looking for a husband, essentially. Alright, it's raining. It's kind of fitting the mood right now. We have not paid attention to the chickens or the garden in probably a couple of days. Walter's still so tired. Cecily is awake. She'll need to be fed soon. Actually, let's see. Do we even know anyone we can invite over? We know Caitlin. So let's invite Caitlin over and see if she helps. I don't know how much help she will be, but I think that's what Walter would do right now. He's kind of desperate. First blowout. Great. Agneta, let's let Caitlin in. Say hi to her. Say thanks for coming over. I know you lost a friend too. Ask for advice. Describe your imaginary friend. And Agneta, you need to go back to... Oh, Bubbles wants to come out. Okay. Or come over. So maybe Bubbles will kind of come over and comfort Agneta. I think Bubbles is the daughter. Yeah, Bubbles is the daughter of Caitlin. I don't know if they're gonna help Cecily, so Walter needs to get up. Change her diaper. and feed Cecily. Let's do some small talk. Just talk about the rain. Complain about problems. Alright, it looks like Cecily actually needs a bath because we left her diaper too long. So let's give her a bath. Cecily gets the classic mud bath. She looks really concerned about this. Oh no, she's happy about it. Oh, cute. I love the bath animation. First bath milestone. And let's put Cecily to bed and Walter can go to sleep. Well, she got put on the floor. Let's just go to sleep here, Cecily. Richard's gonna sit next to her and eat. That is so cute. Check the stories. Richard's at level 5 of communication. How are his skills doing? Okay, so communication 5, movement and imagination are at 3. Thinking is at 2 and potty is at 1 because I don't think we've potty trained him at all. She can entertain her brother a little bit, maybe. Talk about sibling. We need to potty train Richard. So Walter, I'm gonna wake him up again. Let's potty train Richard. Does he want another kid? Yeah, he wants another kid. Gonna need to find a wife first. Richard is enjoying Cecily. He is happy about the new baby. That's really cute. I'm glad to see that she makes him happy. I think he really treasures her as the last child that he and Margery had together. Let's change her diaper. Oh, they are so cute. Cecily got the lift head milestone. Let's feed her again. And let's take care of Walter. He is hungry. Let's have some more cheese tart. Then he can go to bed. Poor Richard is just like really having to take care of himself because Walter's attention is going towards Cecily quite a bit. Oh, Cecily is a feeding tinkler, so Cecily often pees while being fed. That's great. Oh, little Ricky has grown into a rooster. Miss Peck is getting on in years. Alright, let's check on the chickens today. Oh, new family dynamic, jokesters between Richard and Aldreda. Sure. Alright, let's check on the chickens. Let's do our standard clean coop, collect eggs. And then, okay, so do we just have 2 chickens? Sign chickens. Okay, so we have Mr. Fluffy, who's an elder, Miss Peck, who's an elder, and Lil Ricky, who's a young adult. We should probably get some more hens. I don't think we have any hatchable eggs. Okay, we have 1 hatchable egg. So Mr. Fluffy is an elder, so we should trade him in. Let's trade for ingredients. Mr. Fluffy. And then we can incubate this hatchable egg. And Agneda's gonna feed Miss Peck to make sure she's doing okay. And then let's send Miss Peck to Coop to sit on that egg. And I'll put the rest of these eggs in the fridge. All right, and let's actually buy one hen chick as well. And then Agneta can read for a little bit. All right, so we'll have, looks like Mr. Fluffy never went in, so let's try trading him again. Trade 4 ingredients, Mr. Fluffy. Yes. All right, so we're gonna have one rooster and one hen left. And then we have one hen chick and hopefully more on the way with that egg that is incubating right now. So that's the chickens taken care of. Richard needs to go potty. So let's potty train him. Alright, Richard went potty. Let's give him some kind of reinforcement here. Give him a little hug. Looks like Richard wants to be friendly with Walter. Talk about our favorite animal. Alright, Cecily's hungry. Give her some food. She needs her diaper changed too. Richard, okay, we're out of food for you. So I don't think you can have this jam, no. Okay, so you're gonna need to hold on a second, honey. Till someone can get food for you. Can I need to get food out? Let's just, yeah, okay, some strawberries. That'll be a good little nutritious meal. Alright, Richard, have some strawberries. Agneta, let's clean out this spoiled food here and then clean up more dishes. And then clean up this potty as well. Oh, Agneta's sad for selling her chicken away. Oh, she's got a loose tooth as well, making her uncomfortable. Let's pull that out. Alright, Richard, eat some more strawberries. And then, oh, these toys don't work. I forgot about that. I'm gonna try to find something else. Alright, we got some nesting blocks. Let's work on stacking those. Cecily got the reach milestone. Oh, and she's also a self-soother. So that's interesting because she is very social, right? So she's sunny, which means she like smiles and giggles a lot, and she's also social, and she's a feeding tinkler and a self-soother. So she soothes herself when sad or angry. And let's see, Richard's got an easy temperament, and he's a top-notch infant. And Agneta's nerdy, top-notch, high confidence. Got some good traits. Alright, Agneta's bored from not going to the library in a while, so she might take a visit to the library today. Let's have Walter. Okay, the plants went to dirt piles again. That happens quite frequently. Is this a trash pile? Or trash? Oh, a blackberry bush. I don't know how that got there. Do we have blackberries over here? I think we do. Blueberry, blackberry, yeah. So we don't need this one. Let's uproot that. Then let's, can we not weed these? Harvest out of season. Okay, can't even weed those. We're on day 23 of summer. Alright, Agneda's here at the library. Let's clean up books first. Kind of help out the Reverend. Oh, he's actually gonna greet us. Okay, so, she's gonna browse books. Bubbles is inviting us over, but let's say no. So it looks like she's gonna read this book. And I want to clean up books as well to kind of help out. And then what do they have here? Not a lot. Let's read this Lucas Dark mystery novel. So Agneda's been teaching herself to read, but I think she's still learning. She doesn't really have anyone to teach her, so it'll probably take a while for her to learn. Let's read something, clean up books. I wonder, so the Reverend knows her mom passed away. She has a couple of aspirations here. Her aspiration goals. One is to play 3 games of chess. The other is to read with an adult. I'm kind of curious if the Reverend would, like, maybe he'll teach her how to play chess. Nada's very focused. So she is at social 10, creativity 8, mental 5. She's getting some logic from this. Learning how to play chess. Just gonna let them play a few games. So he's teaching her how to play chess, and he's also helping her study a little bit, probably helping her learn to read just a little bit. I think he's busy with other things as well, but he knows this is a hard time for her, so he's giving her some extra assistance. It is 7:30, so she needs to head on home. Richard is making a mess here. Let's give him a talking to. And discipline, firm, express disappointment. I think Walter might be a little harsh on Richard. He's just like so stressed out with this whole situation. It's probably like, hey man, I need you to do a little better and try not to make a mess around the house. I think Richard would take that to heart and feel bad about it. Looks like Richard didn't take it too harshly. I think Richard's diaper needs to be changed. Let's see, change diaper. And Walter made some boiled eggs. Let's eat some of these. Agneta can check on the chickens. I don't know if that egg's still being incubated. So are there any eggs left for her? No, it looks like no. Yeah, there's a little bit of jam. I knew this stuff would come in handy. Oh, I don't think we've checked on the bees for a while either. And this toilet needs to be repaired. Everything is just in such chaos. Walter has not had time to do laundry. So at this point, it's been about 6 months probably since Margery passed away. Like I said, Walter's probably been kind of subtly asking around if there's any eligible women. And I think now he is probably going to ask even more seriously. He's a little bit at the end of his rope. And at some point, someone's going to let him know that there is a woman staying in town by the name of Aldreda Rolfe. And Aldreda is actually a gallery sim made by username Method Madness 32. So I pulled her down from there and gave her a little bit of a story. So her backstory is that she is also a widower, and she has a daughter who is a toddler named Emma. And Aldreda was married, but her husband passed away in an accident. And since she only has a daughter, she does not inherit her husband's property. So one of her husband's relatives basically inherited and didn't want to provide for Aldreda. So Aldreda has been staying with some friends in the village, and Walter is kind of acquaintances with that family as well. So I think Walter will visit them today and kind of meet this Aldreda and her daughter Emma and see if that could be a potential match for him. Okay, and Agneta can actually help weeding and watering, so let's do that today. Walter really needs the help. And Walter's doing laundry. Agneta's going through a rebellious phase. I think she's been a little more distant from her family recently. She's been helping out quite a bit, but she's probably starting to feel a little bit burnt out and maybe a little bit resentful that she has to help around the house so much. But Walter really cannot do it any other way right now. There's just a lot going on. Alright, the house is kind of in a calm state right now, so I'm going to bring Walter to go meet that woman in town that he's heard about. Alright, so here we are at the Sutton household. I don't see the front door. Oh, here it is. So Richard can knock on the door here, see who's home. So the Suttons are two unmarried women. There's Sindani and her sister Petronila. So they have been able to maintain their wealth, and I think one of them is like a barmaid and the other is like a merchant or something. I can't remember. But they've been able to kind of betray the norms of society and live on their own. And then staying with them, here's Emma. Where's her mom? Oh, here is Aldreda. So let's greet her. We'll see how they get along. I probably should have deleted this computer. I didn't realize they had one. Okay, so he is greeting her. Talk about the joust tournament. Talk about cooking, because he does like to cook. Let's brighten her day. And let's get to know her. Ooh, not going so well so far.
Oh, Vadish.
Okay, that's going a little better. Let's go talk about the weather, apparently. Discuss interests. Oh, she walked away. So she's an animal enthusiast. These Suttons have a lot of cats. They have adopted so many animals. I had to actually get rid of a couple because in order for Aldreda and Emma to move in. So let's just chat with the big group as well. I don't think he'll be like too coy about his intentions, but I don't know if he would like at the first, in the first 5 minutes of meeting her, be like, hey, do you want to get married? I think he'll at least socialize a little bit. But I think she's probably smart enough to figure it out that he's like trying to suss out if maybe they should get together. You know what would really impress her is if we like got along well with her daughter.
Yobs, Jaruk.
Okay, yes, we introduced ourselves with her daughter. Is there anything else we can do? Okay, she's kind of walking away. Oh, she's dancing. Can we dance with her? Ooh. Alright, we're dancing. We're having a good time. Oh, they are so cute. I love these two. Aldreda and Emma are so cute. I just like their story. I do think Aldreda is really concerned about her daughter. Obviously without a father, she wants to make sure that Emma is raised in a good home and has a good life ahead of her. That she has like money for a dowry when she's older and all of that. I think she'd be worried about going into a family that would just shove Emma aside. So I think Richard will need to really prove to them that he is a respectable man, and will like take care of Emma as well as Aldreda. If they do, want to get married or anything. I think it's a little too early to tell. Invite Emma to dance. Well, Emma is angelic. Is she dancing? Okay, yeah, they're all dancing. Wow. Can we talk to Aldreda a little more? Discuss the nobles. Tell a funny story. These cats need a litter box. I don't think they have one. But if we like check the toddler. Walter hates dancing. Okay. I'll say yes. It's interesting. So he's kind of dancing to maybe impress Aldreda. Oh, she's hungry. I don't know if I have any food to give you, Emma, though. It's not my house. Can we talk to Aldreda a little more? These about cooking. Discuss interests. Mention selfless generosity. I think that'll... Yeah, I think he'd be maybe talking about his kids, how much he loves them, and tries to take care of them as much as he can, but that he's been struggling a little bit with the passing of their mother. Okay, she likes that. I think Walter's gonna need to head home. But that was a good first meeting. Alright, it is the next day. That egg that was incubating is ready to hatch. So let's get that going here. Alright, we got an egg, or a chicken. I know Miss Peck is having a rough time, so let's see, she's dirty and unhappy. Talk to her a little bit. And so this first chick we got was a hen. We haven't named her yet. Let's see. Snuggles is fine. And that other chick, Should be coming out soon. Let's clean the coop. Call chickens out. Okay, so we got a second hen, it looks like. And Miss Peck is an elder, so we're probably going to need to trade her in. So let's trade for ingredients. Actually, let's do simoleons this time, since we're running a little bit low. So Miss Peck. Actually, that was only 37, so let's do ingredients. And I think we have the ingredients from the other chickens. Let's see what we got there. Okay, so we got quite a bit. Chocolate milk, pumpkin spice milk, fire milk, strawberry milk, some mayonnaise, strawberry jam, apple jam, a chocoberry, some more colored wool, sugar, and a blueberry. Okay. Alright, and I don't know if Miss Peck went in there or not. Sign chickens. Alright, yep, so we have 2 hen chicks and a rooster young adult. Ooh, you are bitter, Agneta. Who is she feeling a grudge against? I'm not sure. Let's put this laundry away. And then I want to try to give Walter some more alone time with Aldreda. Why can't we put this away? Ooh, she's calling us. Oh, no. She's just asking if she should hang out with Lilith Pleasant. Sure, go ahead. But I do want to try to ask Aldreda on like an outing or something, or maybe take her someplace in town. I'm not sure, but I think Walter would want to be able to talk to her alone and kind of ask her more directly, like if she'd be open to something with him. So after he hides in embarrassment, we can do that. Okay, Walter has invited Aldreda out to the tavern. Talk to her. I haven't really looked at this lot. I got it from the gallery. Looks like someone might live upstairs. So maybe we should lock that door. Oh, I can't lock it. Okay, but it looks like maybe I'll delete the door actually. Okay, so it looks like someone lives upstairs, so I got rid of the door to prevent anyone from going up there. And the downstairs, there's kind of a tavern area, a bar, there's a kitchen in the back. This is a very detailed lot. I'll have to check who created it, and I'll put that in the description in case anybody is interested. Let's give Aldreda a heartfelt compliment. If he can ever make it over here. Okay, there he comes.
Samzo, Gableep.
Wanted to buy her a drink, but I don't see a bartender. Okay, make drink for Aldreda. Okay, he made her a drink. Is she going to come drink it? Then he can make a drink for himself. Oh, he's drinking it. No. Make some apple nectar for her then. Oh, he just drank the drink. Oh, what does he say? Oh, he wants to become friends with Aldreda. That's a good sign. He is feeling anxious. He has a fear of failure. that really fits. He's probably anxious about finding a wife, ruining his chances with Aldreda. If he keeps drinking, that's not going to be a good time. Where did she go? She left, so I'm going to invite her back. Let's brag about her baby, sure. Oh, somehow oh, there was a second door. So everyone's just hanging out in this house upstairs. That's really weird. Discuss what's new at the market. Flatter her. Ask about her day. Ooh, she liked that. They're having a deep conversation across the fence. Because it's been really hard to get them to talk to each other. And I think she might be going home. Alright, so she left for a second time. I'm gonna kind of call that a day. So they're acquaintances. Walter, you can head on home. So it did not go as well as I had hoped, but I think he'll keep trying to talk to her, maybe in a less crowded area. That's you know what it is I increase the amount of Sims that can spawn in a lot so that more people could be at the funeral. And now there are just like tons of Sims all over the place whenever they go somewhere. So it's probably my bad. But he'll keep trying to talk to her, and we will see in the next episode how that relationship develops and if they can make something work between the two of them. So thank you guys so much for watching. We will see next time how that goes. And I think we have some birthdays next time too. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like Cecily is going to be aging up into a toddler in a couple of days. So we will see her birthday next time, and we will try to get a wife for Walter. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider giving a like or a comment or subscribe, and I will talk to you later.